All right, gonna go plant some food plots. What do you think?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, well, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
Where? Whoa!
All right,
Whoa!
let's go.
Whoa!
Let's go plant some food.
What
The deer over there.
happened to him?
Oh, we sprayed it so it would all die. Can you cut this?
Can you cut this?
See the deer sitting over there? There's one laying down.
I want to see all this.
Yeah, there's one laying down over there. Right there, he's laying down. Just looking at us.
I see that. There!
There's 1, 2, 3 deer over there.
I want to see Daddy.
Hey everybody, it's July 5th. We're doing some food plot planting today, me and Charlie. So here we got the food plot. This it's July 5th.
Can you pick me up and
Those deer are still there. 1 second, bud. We sprayed this food plot Memorial weekend, so it's been dead for over a month now. Basically all I'm gonna do is I got some radishes and turnips. Just gonna broadcast right in the top of here, and then there's plenty of soil exposed, so I should be able to get a decent amount of seed to soil contact. What do you think? And
I want to see the deer.
go ahead, take a walk over by them. So I should be able to get some seed to soil contact, and then I'm gonna come back with the cultipacker and pack it right down and try to roll this dead stuff right on top of it. Should give it a little bit better seed to soil contact, and all this stuff should break down and add a little bit to it. So like I said, it's July 5th. Hopefully we can come back out here in a few weeks and start to see this stuff popping up already. But just looking around, there's not too much weeds out. It's pretty well dead, except for a few spots that I might have missed over there. But we'll see how close Charlie can get to these deer. Oh, they just ran off. Yeah, they ran away, bud. That's all right. Deer are scared of us, aren't they? Are deer scared of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Should we plant some food plots instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Down.
Turn the handle. Good job. Oh, you just spilled all the seed out. Okay, so just got done broadcasting. Just a little old handheld seeder. I think this is about 3/4 an acre. I put about 5 pounds total of radishes and turnips. I tend to overseed, so I'm trying to cut back a little bit. I think he just broke something on the Ranger. Bro died. Those things' batteries are terrible. Anyway, got this all done. Like I said on the earlier part, this is the 5th of July, and hopefully we can come back here in a few weeks and this stuff will start to green up a little bit with the radishes and turnips I just sprayed. So this kid's going bonkers, so we'll get back.
Daddy, can you turn this on so I can go, Daddy?
Yep, we'll get going. See you guys. Well, here we are, as a follow-up to one of my previous videos, standing in a food plot that I planted. Today is August 17th, 16th. Today's August 17th, I believe. So as a recap, 4th of July weekend, so it'd been like the 6th of July. I broadcasted all this just with turnips and radishes. Memorial weekend, I killed it all off with just a Roundup, basically just killed everything. And then just broadcasted right over the top into all that dead stuff. And for the most part, besides this little area here, has a fair amount of weeds. I'm not a weed expert, but a fair amount of these things. The rest of it looks pretty good. Some of these turnips and radishes are, you know, the size of my hand or so. But all this over here was real wet. Actually, it was underwater when I planted it, so that's why there's, I shouldn't say planted, but that was all underwater, so I didn't plant anything over there. But really pretty happy with this stuff. It looks pretty good. There's been a fair amount of deer out here eating and munching on stuff, but pretty happy with stuff. Some of these things are real big. Look at the size of them things. Got some stuff growing underneath there, but anyway, just wanted to follow up to that video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this in one video or if I'm going to separate these into two different sections, but anyway, I'm pretty happy with this. Probably one of the better plots I've had for a long time. Pretty minimal work, just sprayed it, waited 4 weeks, broadcasted over the top of it, and then let it grow. There it is, minus these weeds. I think if I would do anything different, I would probably spray a week later, or basically just not go so much time in between spraying and planting. I think I went about 4 weeks. I probably should have did 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. That way gives the turnips and radishes a little bit more of a chance to grow up before some of the weeds grow. But nonetheless, fairly happy with it. Well, here we are, giving you another update on the food plot. Today is October 18th, 2024. If you can recall from the earlier portion of this video, this is a food plot that I planted earlier in the year. Pretty much no major tools with the exception of spraying it, killing everything off. But had some weeds, which is okay. But this food plot, for the most part, is already ate off completely. I had a ton of radishes and turnips. They've eaten just about every single one of these turnips off. There's still a fair amount of green out here and everything. Still a fair amount of green out here, which should take me for a while. A lot of the edges are pretty well still existing, but everything is pretty well cleaned right off. All the big leaves are gone. And I guess we're gonna have to pause this video for a little bit. A helicopter flying over. Don't have a helicopter like that fly over very often. But anyway, back to it here. This thing is ate right off. A lot of the leaves are chomped right off. There's still quite a bit. Let's see if I can get this one. There's still a lot of forage out here. But for the middle of October, deer probably eat on this for the next month or so. Hopefully I can get us through into Thanksgiving when deer season actually is. But the more I walk around here, the more I see quite a big stuff. Not too much for turnips. Here's a turnip. There's a turnip. Not too much for turnips, so not sure if those actually just didn't germinate as much as the radishes. Some of the turnips that I had were probably several years old in the bag that I bought, but so anyway, just figured I'd give an update on one of the easiest food plots I've done. Yeah, still plenty of green out here. Well, today's November 27th. Checking out the food plot that you saw me do this year. This thing is pretty well wiped out of just about everything that's left in it. I'll pan around here a little bit, but I've definitely been Still nipping at a little bit of the stuff that's left, but there's not much left. Couple sprigs here and there, but pretty well cleaned up. So for the most part, super happy with the way this thing turned out this year. Hardly any effort went into it as far as equipment, besides a whole bunch of fertilizer, which obviously helped. But I think the only thing I'm going to do different going into next year is I'm going to spray it twice before I plant it, just so there's that second round of germination that it gets killed off. And then if they devour it the way they did this year, maybe I'd come back in September and throw a bunch of rye or winter wheat or something like that down, just to have a little bit more than just sprigs and weeds and some grass over the winter. But for the most part, actually for all the part, I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out. So hope you like the way that this little video gets put together, and hopefully it'll help you guys out as well. Let me know if you have some questions. Be happy to lend a hand in any way that I possibly can. Thanks and best of luck.